you like
Why
them?
are you pointing
Oh,
a gun at me?
oh,
Please
oh,
put that
I'm
away,
sorry.
Dustin. What is that?
Pontus shall fall, and the Semibot shall rise.
This will kill you.
I like the funny Swedish Repo man. Hello everyone, today I want to talk about Repo and the small studio that makes it work, Semiwork. And although some of their humor can be a little cringe,
Ooh.
I love what they're doing here and want to share a little positivity if I can. Pontus and the rest of the team make fun videos. It's rare that I actually subscribe to a game studio and watch their content for fun, not just because I'm trying to get the next update information and then click off. I especially love their interview style.
Are there any early scrapped concepts you could show us?
What's not to love about a deranged semibot reading off community questions? That's pretty cool. They keep it engaging in a way I don't have to just sit through sweaty gameplay and slog through until I hear the question that I actually find interesting or that was on the thumbnail. Another fun thing they do with their videos is they mix lore bits in with their explanations, so each video feels like it's a bit of an Easter egg, like when Pontus and the bot admit that a semibot is actually a human uploaded to a machine. That was a pretty popular fan theory already, we all kinda thought that, but they just went ahead and made it obvious. That, mixed with their ability to do fun interactions between themselves and the supposed world around them, makes each one feel unique, and that I don't know what's going to happen next. It's kind of like a loot box, except I don't have to pay money and I actually enjoy what I watch. So that's cool. But moving on from their videos to the actual game they made, they play their own game. These devs actually made a game they wanted to play. Their primary advertising was on social media and it involved skits that they made in the game by themselves. Now, it may be a little bit put on, of course, but they seem to genuinely enjoy what they're doing. And it's very refreshing, almost in a Helldivers sort of way, where Joel will show up just to see how people are doing, that Pontus and the rest of the team will show up in random people's lobbies and see how they're enjoying the beta, see what features they like, see what features they don't like, and get honest, or supposedly honest, feedback from people who don't know it's them. And really, the best feedback and testing you can get is watching someone firsthand kill themselves with a hammer instead of hitting the enemy that they're trying to hit because the hammer doesn't swing correctly. So what makes what they've got going work? Well, beyond the presentation level of having fun videos that are engaging and actively playing their own game that they are supporting, semibots are very personable. They look kind of like the Android logo, except they have bigger eyes, and they're built on something very recognizable, an extremely generic robot 80s look, but with enough features to make them feel unique and that you could still talk to them. A combination of the comfortable old and some kind of new stuff. Playing the game feels a lot more like you're in an escape room with friends rather than a Lethal Company clone. Like the skits that Semiwork's done, I've run into several situations that ended up in death for us all, but we couldn't stop laughing about it. I've genuinely had fun just playing the game. Winning is optional sometimes. Like, I don't have to just clear levels to be having fun. Something hilarious can happen, and I could die right off spawn because I was talking in the death lobby, and then the huntsman shoots me as soon as I come in. That's hilarious. Usually I'm kind of sweaty, so that would bother me, but that is fun, and we all have a good laugh about it, and try not to laugh into our mic so the rest of us don't die to the huntsman. The gameplay is original enough and feels janky enough for some really fun interactions. Sometimes items just Bethesda out the wrong way and fly out of the cart. Sometimes things break when you feel like they shouldn't, or they're hilariously strong. Like their videos, you never are quite sure what's going to happen in any level you choose to go into. I also appreciate their slow burn update schedule. They drip feed their updates in their public beta to get feedback and then change it accordingly. What's even better, they evidently play it themselves and see if it's fun. Instead of simply nerfing players with their balance changes, they tend to give weapons significant buffs to where there's not just one primary weapon you should be using and everything else just doesn't work. They've actually said that they don't want there to be one established weapon meta, but that things should change over time, and that everything should be generally viable. They encourage creativity, but corral it down with adding difficulty to make sure one particular method doesn't get too out of hand, like becoming really strong and just tossing every enemy you see. The slow pace sets expectations well and makes it to where the updates have plenty of time to cook before it all breaks our mod packs. Updates the main branch of the game. Oh yeah, and another thing, they seem to actually play some of the mods as well, as they've shown gameplay of some of the mods. So that's neat. Cool dudes. So in summary, this was just a quick shout out about Semiwork and Repo. Those guys seem to be doing alright. And hopefully, unlike last time I did something like this with Sungrand, they don't do something incredibly strange that makes me regret it and have to issue a video retracting it. So all 50 of you that see this, hold me accountable, I guess. And subscribe. That's a thing. Bye.